Hi, I'm Daniel Gold, and welcome to the subscriber-only version of the Leadership Lab, the audio experience where I bring my Substack post to life. By day, I'm a partner at BDO USA, but this podcast is my personal passion project, completely separate and apart from my day job, but reflect the same passion that I exhibit everywhere for teaching, mentoring, and helping others succeed through simple, impactful lessons. It is my hope you'll walk away with practical takeaways to help you on your leadership journey. Thanks for being a part of this community and joining me in the Leadership Lab. Let's get started. Dare to lead when leadership gets real. My daughter graduated from high school the other week, and as I sat in the crowd, holding back tears, feeling every inch of that milestone, I found myself genuinely moved by the students' speeches. These weren't your typical scripted remarks. They were real. They were poised. They were thoughtful. And there was wisdom in their words that felt well beyond their years. One speech in particular really stuck with me. The speaker encouraged her classmates to carry the school's core values with them into the world. Discipline, accountability, integrity, and respect. At first, I smiled, but not just because it was a well-written sentiment. I smiled because those values, they aren't just for teenagers or students. They're not just part of a school's mission statement. Those are human values. And more than that, well, they're leadership values. And as I sat with that, something clicked for me. Those four values form an acronym, DAIR, D-A-I-R. And in that moment, I found myself asking a question that stayed with me ever since. Do we, as leaders, dare to lead, especially when it's hard? It's easy to live out your values when everything is going well. Revenue is strong, utilization is high, and your clients are happy. But leadership reveals itself when things aren't going well, when numbers are down, when clients walk, when there are rifts or budget cuts or uncomfortable conversations. That is when discipline matters most. The first letter in the acronym. Discipline isn't about being rigid or robotic. It's about showing up when the emotional weight is heavy. It's about continuing to move forward, not ignoring the emotions, but not drowning them out either. As leaders, we don't get to be swept away by the storm. Real leaders feel it. We acknowledge it. But then we root down deeper because people are looking to us for stability. That's what discipline looks like in real life. When you're grounded in discipline, it makes it possible to practice accountability, the second letter in the acronym. But not the performative kind, but the kind that actually means something. Accountability is standing in front of a client or a team and saying, that one's on me. It's resisting the urge to deflect or hide behind the work of others. It's about ownership, plain and simple. And when accountability is done right, it's not about blame. It's about leadership. I've been the one to take the fall, not because I enjoy it, but because it's what's required when you lead from a place of integrity. Which brings me to the next value, integrity. This is the quiet one, the one that doesn't always get noticed, the one that rarely shows up on dashboards or OKRs or KPIs, but it's the one that matters when the lights are off and no one is watching. Integrity is doing the right thing, especially when it's inconvenient or unpopular. It's giving credit to others when it would be easier to keep it all to yourself. It's naming a problem even when no one else wants to talk about it. I've come to believe that real integrity is about shining the light on everyone else, on your team, on the people who made the win possible, on the person you hired who is now absolutely crushing it. That is integrity in motion. And when you stack discipline, accountability, and integrity together, what you begin to model, what others start to feel from you, is the last letter in the acronym: respect. Not the kind that comes with a title, but the kind that I believe is earned. Respect isn't just about how you treat your peers or your clients. It's how you treat yourself. It's how you respond when people mess up. It's how you hold space for others to grow and make mistakes. It's how you listen, how you show up, how you empower your team to lead with values of their own. Respect is not passive. It is highly active. It's felt in the tone that you use, the time that you give, and the patience that you extend. It's what turns a good leader into a great one. When you lead with DAIR, D-A-I-R, when you truly practice discipline, accountability, integrity, and respect, you're not just managing. You're building something much deeper. You're creating a cycle of leadership. And that's not a tagline. That's not a motto. That's a muscle. And once you train every day through your actions, your choices, and your presence, DAIR is how you stay steady in the good times, but more importantly, grounded in the challenging ones. And in a world of reactive leaders and superficial wins, it matters more than ever. That high school graduate issued a challenge to her classmates, but I think she issued one to all of us too. Will we dare to lead, not just when it's easy, but when it's hard, lonely, or unclear? Will we hold to our values, not just when they are applauded, but when they cost us something? At some point, every leader reaches a crossroads. One path is easy, and the other is right. Will you dare to take it? Remember, leadership isn't about perfection. It's about progress. Take this lesson, put it into action, and continue setting the gold standard in your own life and at work. See you next time.